definition more than a musician. My flow rare like a...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Bucks and the Panthers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, nope. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 30. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll run. It's Williams. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Higgins sent in motion. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll take this down to the 23. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. They'll come up to third and 3. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. Higgins sent in motion. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Rupee's kick is good. And the Bucs will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. Here's second and 6. Back to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. They'll look to pick up the pace. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll work now on second and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Marked down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Panthers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The PAT, up and good. Panthers take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. The Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Paris Leofau there on the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. A run up the middle with Pacheco. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the 1st half. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now, faking the give. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Ryman. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go, set.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll get that to Zaccheaus.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Buccaneers offense gonna have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
It's now 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Higgins sent in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have a Buccaneers 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the... Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the outside, he's got Harrison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. He is in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Another try, 2nd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. To the air once more is McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. It's another run here for Williams. A short pickup to the 38.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers.